Hey guys, this is part 2 of how to make a ninja sword. This is part 2. Right, so far you would have just made your blade, just that angle, and your handle. Okay? So once you've got that, if you've got the wrong video, I've got part 1. My channel is Paper Maker Guy. I've got part 1 of how to make a ninja sword up. Right, carry on with part 2. Once you made your handle, you're going to need your clear tape to just cover the blade. It'll make it look shinier and it will make it more strong. So, just like you did with the electric tape, you can find the damn end to this. There we go. You just wrap it, really. I mean, no easier words can describe it. But before you wrap it, leave that much away from the handle, so start about where my thing is, so leave that much space. So start here. Once you've done this, you're gonna have to watch me, unfortunately. You might not want to do this. I mean, you might think, oh no, it's good enough without, but I think it's alright. I mean, all I care about it just makes it stronger. And you want it to be strong, really. I mean, if it's not strong, what's the point of it, really? It's better, I forgot to say at the start, I should have said it, but it's better to use cardboard than paper, but paper works just as well. Okay, last little bit, promise you. Oh. You might get to a bit where you're at the end and there's too much tape. That's alright, you just keep on using it. So, mine's overloaded by quite a lot. I mean, look at my end, it's covered in tape, so cut off the unwanted bits. This might take a while because cutting sellotape's not the easiest of jobs. Okay, that's what we're doing so far. Look, it is my ninja blade so far. With the bit you didn't sellotape, which I said, you get your scissors and you like cut into it, then cut out, so it's kind of like that, if you get what I mean. So it's kind of like a knife, kind of. Yeah. So once you've done that, now you've got to make the cover. I'm gonna only make 2 parts of this video, so I'm gonna finish it in this video. I've got an already made cover, but for example, this is what it's gonna be like, but you're gonna have a handle there. With your paper, which you cut 17 centimeters of, you cut another 17 centimeters, but this time it's got to be a bit wider. So about that. That's 17 centimeters, and that wide. The reason why you need it this wide is because you need it wider than your blade for it to fit on. What you do is simply just fold it in half. it was like that, now it's like that. That's simply all you do. With the fold with the blade, you have to make it pretty precise, so fold the edges down with like that, but obviously do it more careful than me. Okay, once you've done that, this is the easy bit. You compare them. Look, mine are both the same size because they're both 17 centimeters. Put your finger where the handle is, so mine's there. You leave that bit. So what I tend to do, I put a little crease there, like that, and the rest of it you just cover it in electric tape. Sorry about this, I've got a really bad cold and throat, so if you can't hear me, I'm sorry. So what you do now is simply wrap. Alright, so you wrap all of it up, okay? You wrap all of it up. Yeah. So once you have wrapped it up like that, once you've wrapped it up, you'll have something like this. Yeah, but you have that. Yeah. With the excess bit, you don't need it because you're not really going to cover the handle. So you cut it off, and you've got your thing, your cover. Now to open this, I normally put a little pencil, I just open it, jam the pencil through, so it goes all the way through, pull it back out, and try to put it on. Look, there's mine. Oh, that fell out, but yeah. So once you've got that done, you get some more masking tape and put it over the end, like that, so it won't go through. So I'm pressing, obviously not going to press too hard, but yeah. Now you've got the cover, you just put that to one side. With the bit where I cut and I didn't put any clear tape on, this way you're going to make, like, you know, the little handle thing, the one that I showed you at the start. That bit. We're going to make one of them. So to do that, you simply just, how big you want to make it. I mean, obviously don't make it too big, that's just stupid. These are quite actually difficult, they're really fiddly. So cut a little square like that big. So just test it. It's gonna look like that on mine. What you do now is you just like last time, you cover it with electric tape. Remember, you don't need lots of this. I've only got about that much. That'll hopefully cover it. If it doesn't, I'll get more. Because this handle's got to be pure black, or it just won't look that good. You gotta make the stuff that you make. You gotta take pride in. I mean, you gotta make it look professional. Okay. I've already made loads of copies, but I'm trying my best not to screw this one up. I mean, not to fail this one. Yeah. It's alright to just wrap it around the edges if you can't be bothered to do it that neatly. That's what I've done anyway. you cut off the excess tape, if there is any. Just the last bit, promise. Right, pretty much got your little black square. You've covered it. This is the tricky part. I'm gonna use scissors. Actually, wait, no. I'm using a knife. You can use scissors, which is the hardest option, but it's quicker because you've got it with you. Or you can use a knife or one of them letter openers. I'm not going to go straight off and get a knife, so go back. Alright, I'm back. Once you have your knife, only get a small knife, you don't need a big one. Be careful with your fingers. What you do with your square is just put the knife into it and wiggle it about. Do that with both sides. Once you've done that, you literally make a slit down it. Not all of it, just through the centre, so it can open. This bit's a kind of fiddly bit right there. Right. Once you feel it get down into the paper, you just keep going. Right. I'll make it quite big. I just need to make it more bigger. I'm going to stick one. Right, actually I'm going to do a part 3. This is the end of part 2. Stay tuned for part 3.